High-ranking studio.
Hello, my friend. I literally use IE. The editor will not appear for the time because of too many anti-fans. Oh, the editor talks nonsense all day. Is she on point? But I don't think I need to worry about her. She is so adaptable and so optimistic. Okay, don't care about her. This is a washing machine bought by a friend. My friend told me that this washing machine is just leaking. However, after the unprofessional inspection by Pirate King, there are quite a few problems. After plugging the power, we start to test. Now use automatic washing mode. It starts filling with water. Check where it is leaking. Every screw behind this is rusty very badly. It takes a little skill to loosen it. Take a video. Pirate King, you still naively want to make a screw video. Let me tell you, this washing machine will upset you soon. Actually, the smartest among you is editor, but she has escaped. Hey, the washing machine stopped as soon as it shut. Don't know what's happened. But the wires here don't seem to be a problem, and no water leaks are found. Display photo LE. Now in trouble. Water is leaking here. Generally speaking, a machine with a defect code like LE will not work, but it works. But this washing tube spins weirdly. I don't know how to describe. It's just a shake. It's like getting drunk or bumping its head. Pirate King, is there any problem with the test just now? Yes, didn't the motor just turn very smoothly? I have seen the defect code of LE on the control panel. What is this? In the case of this washing machine, it means that the motor is running abnormally. Based on the current situation we have observed, we should deal with it in the direction of the motor. You two has discussed so much. Isn't it the same as what I said? First, open the bottom plate and take a look. Can you see it? This is the direct driver inverter motor. Looks cool, right? This product is used more now. From a mechanical point of view, this kind of motor is really better. But the service life of its control components may not be so long. Anyway, this kind of precision product will not work as long as it breaks a few parts. After loosening the fixing screws, you can take off the rotor. Don't forget there is another washer here. The parts are put away. Let's remove the screws now. This is the coil of the inverter motor, which is its stator. This thing doesn't seem to be easy to break. I think there is still a problem with the electronic parts. Should be no problem with the electric part. The sensor of this motor uses a buckle, so it can be peeled off. Its circuit board is under this black sealant. First, cut the sealant carefully. Cut along the edge of the case with a utility knife. Then peel it off gently. In fact, the waterproof sealant is soft and can be peeled off by hand. The circuit board came out. You see, the two protruding like lightning rods are the sensor. Number W12C, this is the whole element. Parakin, what is the motor sensor you mentioned? This thing is to use the change of a magnetic field to sense the position of the mechanical element, often used on inverter air conditioning, refrigerators, and washing machines. Parakin, I still don't understand. It doesn't matter, let me explain. In fact, the sensor is the same regardless of the motor or the crank. We just need to embed a magnet on the shaft. In addition, a magnetic mantle is installed on the outside of the shaft, so that the induced voltage can be generated. Then connect the voltage signal to the computer. This way, the computer knows the position of the motor and the shaft and controls it. Now, the electronic technology is more advanced. It only needs to input the voltage to output the signal. This is the voltage graph of a linear Hall element. Simply put, as long as there are magnets and Hall elements, the angle of the shift can be known. Okay, you say it's very simple, so what's wrong with this thing? Check now. First, check with SR meter. But didn't find anything. I seem to have never found anything with this SR meter. Now change to a multimeter to check. No damage was found on the capacitor inspection. However, the resistance value of two SND resistors is too high. It should be broken. Desolder these two resistors first. Actually, these two resistors are already broken. But I didn't shoot during this inspection. Replace the old resistor with a new chip resistor. This circuit board is relatively simple, just these few components. Clean with clean enough after soldering. Then put it back into the original holder. Now I use ordinary silicone to make it waterproof. In fact, the circuit board has a special waterproof glue, but the packaging capacity is very large and the price is not cheap. After some consideration, I decided to use ordinary silicone. Parakin, do you want to say that you are too poor to buy? Hey, how do you know? After the silicone is filled, it must be smoothed. As far as possible, there should be no gaps in the cast. So the scraping direction needs to be adjusted to fill all the gaps. After applying the silicone rubber, let it stand for 24 hours and start the installation. Parakin, you use silicone waterproof though. Will this succeed? I think this shouldn't be a problem because buying a special sealant is a bit expensive and can't be used up. Install it now. When the sensor is installed, just buckle it like this. Do you hear the sound? If the sound is mad, it is installed. This design is really simple. There is a washer here, don't forget. Put the washer on first. Then install the starter of the direct drive motor. This wire connectors has foolproof device, so they will not be wrongly connected. Just connect them directly. This time, the maintenance experience has made me discover one thing, that this kind of motor is quite durable. If it breaks, it will only be related electronic component. The structure is simple and durable, but what about its control elements? So this is a contradiction. How long will you use this washing machine based on the manufacturer's design goals? Actually, I don't have an answer to this question. I think it should be the job of an actuary. Then tighten the fixing screw. This screw is directly connected to the shaft. It will be better if you use the pneumatic tools. But I don't have the budget to buy these tools yet. Now install the bottom plate. The bottom plate must be installed or the wires will be bitten by rats. Finally, the assembly is complete. Let's test it. First, I turn on the power with my electric finger. Then choose automatic washing. Wow, it becomes strong and powerful right away. You see, it's just broken 2 small resistors. It is wasteful to throw away the washing machine for this reason. In fact, this washing machine still has its own problem. But I will deal with these issues next time. Then I want to test this motor at full power. Look, it turns faster and faster. Come on, come on! It runs very smoothly. I think there should be no problem. Try a few more times and you will succeed. If you have no time to try, subscribing to Piraking Studio can also improve your repair ability and creativity. Subscribe to share and like. Thank you for watching. See you next time.